Hello guys, it's me, Tater Tot, back at it again with another Sims 4 speed build. Today's theme house is a modern family home. As you can see, I'm in the bathroom currently, looking at what furniture I can place alongside the floor tiles and the wallpaper you've just seen me place previously. A challenge I faced with the bathroom in particular in this build was the size of it. Because it's a relatively large bathroom, it was quite challenging to find the delicate balance between it being overcrowded and cramped and it looking barren and empty. Another challenge faced a little bit further down the line in the bathroom was ensuring the furniture all fit together and it all matched the theme I was going for, which, as I said previously, is a modern family home. As you can see, I'm just currently changing the toilet colour because it didn't match the theme, and I'm adding the rest of the furniture, such as the two showers and a door, along with some more lights. The two custom paintings that you saw me place previously, they are actually custom content, so unless you had that custom content, if you were to download this off the Sims 4 library, it would replace those pictures with a replacement, or it just wouldn't show. It would come up saying because the custom content's not installed, it's replaced it, or it just has removed it completely. As you can see, I'm now in the master bedroom. I've just placed the bed, a rug, and I'm now working on the computer desk area. I'm currently placing a little lamp so your Sims can see what they're doing if they're working away on the computer doing homework or a project for work late at night or in the early hours of the morning. And here I am just adding a few clutter items just to bring the space to life a little bit more. And here I am just adding a bookcase because you can never have too many books, especially if you're going to be in the business industry, for example. I'm now just looking at what foliage or garden plants and flowers I can bring inside, because I'm a firm believer that, especially in modern builds, you need a little bit of foliage in the house just to give it a bit of character, and it provides a nice contrast to the tones of the house, which are mainly black, white, and colours like that. Here I am in what will eventually become the young daughter's bedroom. I will end up coming back to this later in the video and completely changing it. But as you can see at the minute, I've placed in a double bed, some curtains, a window, just standard bedroom furniture. But as I said, I will be changing this on later on in the video to match a little girl's bedroom more accurately. As you can see, I'm now moving onto the ensuite for the kids' bedroom. There's not really much to say about this. Obviously, I've got the shower tub or bathtub with a shower overhead, the toilet, and a sink. So if they need the bathroom in the middle of the night, they can do so without having to go through the parents' bedroom, and they are able to have a shower if they get up early enough before school. As you can see, I'm currently doing the young boy's bedroom. Obviously, it's not going. There we go. I've just placed it where it will stay. I'm just going through and changing the furniture to better match the young boy and his interests. And here I am just making a few minor changes to the young girl's bedroom. I'm not sure if I actually changed the bed later on in the video, but if you do end up downloading this from the exchange, you will notice that it's a single bed as opposed to a double bed. And here I am just very quickly working in the kitchen and designing the counter space along with an oven. And I'm just placing the few small appliances like a microwave. I've decided to change the stove because I found one that fit the theme better. Obviously, a coffee machine for your parents, so they get their daily dose of espresso. And as you can see, I'm coming back with the plants. You may notice that I have a few plants dotted around the house. And here we are, just making a small bar counter area, I guess you could call it, maybe a kitchen bar, breakfast bar. I do end up changing these chairs, well, stools I suppose they are, for some that suit the house theme better. And again, you see I'm looking for what plants or other decorations I can put on the counter as to not make it so bare. And here we go with the kitchen table. You may notice that I do end up moving this around quite a bit during this build. It was quite difficult to find the perfect place for the table, just because of the style of house and how I wanted it to flow. I wanted everything to fit nicely. Um, so it was like there was no, it was one open room, as you can tell, because there's no walls dividing the kitchen from the living room. Here I am just making some quick adjustments to what will become the living room. I quite liked this pattern and having it as kind of a rug. However, I do end up discarding this idea a little bit later in the video, which you will soon come to find. And here I am just making some final adjustments before moving the living room into its permanent space next to the kitchen. And once again, here I am moving a bookcase because it didn't quite fit the theme where it was. And as you've just seen, I got rid of the marble rug design that I had. As you can see, I'm messing around with the idea of having a half wall to kind of divide the two spaces, but I ultimately ended up getting rid of it just because it didn't work how I wanted it to. And here I am just moving things into their final position. I decided to get rid of the puffs or poofs or whatever you want to call them and get an actual sofa just because it made more sense to do that with this specific build. As you can see, I'm just extending the actual kitchen bit a little bit so that I can have it kind of cornered off from everything else, and once again moving the kitchen table. Next is the office slash spare bedroom. The reason I've decided to do it as this combo was to utilise on space, because I wanted to have a guest bedroom for if friends or family came over, and I also wanted to have a study slash office space for parents or the kids to do their homework in. I decided, why not combine the two? Then I'm not making more rooms than necessary, and I'm utilising the space in the best way possible. As you can see, I'm just adding the final few bits to the office. Again, I have the half wall dividing the office into two. So we have the office space, and then we have the recording area for anyone that wants to make YouTube videos, for example. And here we are using a room off the gallery to use as the laundry room, because I'm awful when it comes to making laundry rooms. I never know what should go in them, or how big they should be, or how small they need to be. So they always end up looking either really, really cramped or really empty. Again, here I am using the gallery, this time to get a back porch. Uh, the reason I decided to get one off the gallery was because I had no idea what kind of furniture I should use or how to make the most of the space I had available. But as you can see, I'm just personalising it a little bit more, such as extending it towards the fountain a little bit and adding a fence. And here we are on the front porch with two rocking chairs and one of the yarn baskets that came with the nifty knitting pack that was released a few months ago. What better way to spend a sunny evening than sat on your porch knitting in a rocking chair? And here I am finally just making the roof work. I ran into a few issues with the roof, as you will probably see throughout this clip, just because of the style of the house and how the roofing system works in The Sims 4. It didn't work the way I wanted it to, but ultimately I got a end result that I was quite pleased with. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment, give us a like, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.